guys, welcome back to another episode of That Fucking Show. My name is Rebecca. I'm here with Chelsa.
Hi.
And our new guest today is Dane. Today we'll be talking about love triangles gone right.
So Dane, tell us your story.
I mean, where do I start?
Tell us.
When I was about 22, a friend of mine was dating an older woman. Mm-hmm. And when I said, older woman, she was 20 years a senior, so 20 years older than he was. And she was having a party. So she was like, invite some of your friends, come on up, and I'll have some of my neighborhood friends there, and we'll all have a good time. So I went up, and, it was all going well, and, we're all hanging out. And then I realized that one of her friends who was married, whose husband was there, was kind of flirting with me. So I'm like, I don't know how this is going to go down, but I mean, whatever, I just play along with it. So, we were drinking, and it's a couple hours gone by, and, we were smoking a little weed in the house. So I inhaled, and she gestures to, kiss her. And her husband's right behind. So mind you, I'm in the middle of inhaling, I'm like, what? What am I supposed to do? So I was like, okay. So I just kind of she wanted me to blow it in her mouth.
That's fine.
So I blew it in her mouth, and I was able to express myself after, was that cool? And then her husband's like, all cool with it. So I'm like, oh, okay. What's really going on here?
Only in America.
So she was like, one more time. She was like, one more time. So I did it one more time. My boys are like, yo, what's really good? Is that all right? So it's like, dude, I'm playing along with it. I'm going along with it. So later on in the night, this is probably 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I get her number, and I'm like, is everything cool? Is this all right for me to do? I'm completely respectful that your husband's here. I don't know what kind of relationship you guys have, but that's cool. I'm cool, So this was a Saturday night, so 2 o'clock in the morning, this is, Sunday morning, and gave her my number. She texted me 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when she gets home. And she's like, I want to hang out with you. So the next day we meet up in one of those parking rides, whatever you want to call them. And, things went down, so, and then it's been one of those things where every month or so, she'll text me, but they have an open relationship. So her husband's completely cool with her having sex with other men. She was completely, faithful to him for about 20-25 years. They have 4 kids together. 3 of the kids are actually older than I am, but she's hot. She's beautiful, fake boobs. She's one of those typical yeah.
Barbie doll.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm cool with it. He's cool with it. He knows every time that we hook up, every time.
So you're how old?
Well, this is when I was 22. So, I mean, this has been going on for a while.
But you're how old now?
I'm 27 now.
And she's how old?
She's, I want to say 54, 55 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a wild love triangle.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Right?
That
Yeah.
really is. Yeah. So when her husband, so you're saying her husband knows. So when you two get together, is he ever there?
It's so she's told me that he's wanted to, he actually, he gets off from, or mentally gets off from seeing his wife being pleased. That's not something I'm cool with. Unless I was highly intoxicated. So
yeah.
But even then, even then, it wouldn't be really going down.
That sounds a little awkward.
So he just knows when it's happening.
Yeah, she, it's like a young stud type thing. She he loves the fact that his wife is
desired.
Yeah, and she's being pleased by a younger guy who is, whatever, So
that's some kinky
cool
shit. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm gonna come out and say it. That's freaking kinky.
Oh my God.
So the funny part about it is that her one of their daughters is got married, and she's in a same-sex relationship, and she invited me to the wedding. So the husband knows what's going down, the wife knows what's going down, the kids have no idea. So I'm just there, I'm like, oh yeah, I fixed your mom's phone, because I own a tech repair store, and I'm like, I fixed your mom's phone, she's cool, she invited me to the wedding. And it's kind of funny because I felt very uncomfortable. And the mom was, a little drunk, and she's very flirtatious, extremely flirtatious.
In front of her husband?
Oh yeah, I mean, the husband doesn't care, but the kids, for me, the kids, I'm like, that's, if my mom was ever doing something like that,
that wouldn't be okay.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, so
wow.
It is what it is.
So when, this escapade takes place, is it at your house? Is it at her house? Where is it?
The majority of the time it's at my house. There's been a few times. It was actually a Super Bowl Sunday where the youngest child is a son, but he actually left for school. But this was about a year ago before he left for school. So all three of the older kids were out of the house. The dad and the son went to a Super Bowl party. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I'm not really going to the party. You can come over. And that was like the first time I went to her house. She has like this huge house. It's crazy. It was nuts. It's still surreal. And for me, like every time I do it, it's almost like, is this the time I'm gonna get killed? Because it still seems surreal. It doesn't really,
right.
And for me, if he wasn't cool with it, it wouldn't be something I would even mess with, because I believe in karma. Like I would hate for that to happen to me if I were married for 25 years and my wife wanted to have sex with the younger men.
So the only reason why you're okay with it is because he's okay with it.
Oh, without a doubt.
Everybody's okay with it.
Yeah, everyone's cool.
So there's no...
Right.
Yeah.
Can we define that? I don't know.
Right.
Because we were talking about it before. Usually love triangles are...
Is it really gone right?
A bad thing, right? You were saying?
I mean, yeah, I feel like I feel like a love triangle. Yeah, it has like a bad taste to it. Yeah. Or connotation, whatever it may be. Yeah.
When I think of love triangle, I think of like someone getting hurt.
Yeah, someone always dies or something really dramatic.
Yeah, somebody getting hurt.
And then there's one person who benefits from it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So is this the only kind of like love triangle you've been in, or have you ever been in any other ones?
I mean, I've had some crazy like situations. I've done some crazy things, but this is like one of the craziest ones.
I've seen a thing or two.
Yeah, no, I mean, but this is the craziest one.
This is the craziest.
Yeah, one of the I've never, and it's for such a long period of time. It's crazy.
So do you foresee this going on a lot longer?
I mean, it's one of those things where no one's really getting hurt. I mean, it doesn't really affect my life too much. I mean, if we have the time and she's cool. I mean, I do what we do and just keep it moving. And that's it. And he knows every time. He gives her permission every time.
So everybody's being transparent.
Yeah.
So do you think that this is something that would end when you're in a committed relationship?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm guessing you're not. If you're doing that.
No. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Right.
That would be terrible. Yeah.
No, you wouldn't do that.
That would be it's too much. Yeah.
Then it's like a square.
Yeah.
Square.
Imagine my girlfriend would be cool with it too.
No,
she'd be like, oh, yeah,
I don't think so.
No, you find yourself a girl that's like, I'm with it.
The thing with the guy is that it's not that he can't. It's not like he can't please her, but he can't please her for a long period of time. Like he, whatever, it'll work, and then gets excited, and then things happen, and then 2 minutes later it's done, and he can't, he can't repeat or whatever it may be. So I think he's come to terms with it. Plus, he kind of likes the idea of it, So I think he would rather know that his wife is being pleased than not know and feel deceived or.
That's very interesting.
Happy, right?
I can't even.
Yeah.
No, it's
so
it's
scandalous.
like perplexing. Like that a man would be okay with his, that's his.
Yeah.
That's his.
Yeah.
Like to think that someone else is like touching his, like that's just.
No, he's cool. He's cool with it. He's cool with it.
Wow.
I can tell you more stuff too. I mean, I don't know how far you want to go.
Let us know.
So it's funny because they have like a super open relationship, and it's like almost like a community of them that kind of do like similar
like
things.
Swingers.
Oh,
somewhat similar, yeah. And she wanted to have a threesome, so I had a threesome with one of her friends, and they sent videos to the husband.
Were you okay with them videoing?
What? As long as my thing wasn't in there, but.
So wait, so you were with two older women?
Mm-hmm.
And they videoed it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
The old people know how to get down, I guess.
Wow. And their husbands saw it, and their husbands were okay with it?
The other lady wasn't married.
Oh.
Wasn't married. So like I guess when she comes to like the meeting session or however they do like the swinger, it's crazy. It like I was completely naive to it, and when I was explaining certain things, I was like, wow, like people are really getting down, like rooms of people like going sick.
Is this in Connecticut?
Yeah, in Connecticut.
I've never heard of. Oh my god, this is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Dane, you know a whole new world.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
I mean, it was cool. It's an experience.
You said meetings. What is this, like a cult?
I mean, it's been a long time. So her and I have gotten like like kind of close. We actually connect like personally. I mean, we can sit down and have like dinner and have a conversation and be able to relate on a few different.
Do you guys go out on dates?
No. I can't do it like that. But like we'll kick it. We'll hang out. She'll come to whatever, or I'll go up there and we'll have a glass of wine on the deck or whatever, and then whatever. But
wow,
it's nothing too intimate. But it's not so much like a you come to the house. This is what
physical.
You're supposed to.
It's not really too emotional.
Not too emotional, but I mean, if it we can relate.
So you stop it from getting too emotional. It could go there.
No. I can't picture myself getting that far. But pretty much what I'm saying, like I could be friends with her. Mm-hmm. I can have a conversation with her about more things other than sex, or what she does, or what they do.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Sounds
I can't
really
believe she
different.
videoed her friend and you and sent it to her husband.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like he wanted it. He wanted to see it.
wow.
That's some freaky stuff right there.
Yeah. And that's a lot more common than you. I just wasn't.
It's
Yeah.
funny. Your reaction. You need a
I'm
reaction
sorry.
shot.
I start speaking Italian when I'm like, oh my god, when I'm like shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What is your relationship like with her husband?
I mean, other than the first time that I met him that night, I never really spoke with him after that. It was just one of those things where she explained to me that her husband knew who I was from the guy that night. And it went on from there. I never really had a chance to really talk with him. And then every time that I went there, he was gone. But they have an addition to their property. And I've been looking for a place to rent, so I asked her. I was like, "Do you know anybody that has a place that's open?" So,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow. Are you gonna be like the pool boy?
Yeah. I was just
so,
Pool boy.
oh my god.
so she goes, "Yeah, we have a 2-bedroom, like on our property that you could possibly rent." She was like, "Let me give you information. He'll contact you." So I mean, I've been talking to Mike, and Mike, it's crazy. It is, yeah. Mike, tries to set up situations, additional situations. So I mean, her husband, of course he's completely cool with us, me and his wife having sex, and he'll try to set that up. From time to time, but in addition to that, he will try to set up other women who he knows may need or want or desire, whatever it may be. It's kind of crazy because from talking to him, it was the first time where I felt almost like a gigolo or like a prostitute, like a male prostitute. Like I was like, am I going to be compensated for this?
That's what it sounds like.
What's really good with this,
Like
And
he's finding the dates for you, and you guys are.
It's very strange, and that's when it really got really weird for me. It was like almost because he was talking about like I just want to watch, and I was like, bro, are you gay? Like I'm cool with it, but I'm not cool with you watching, Mm-mm. And then he's like, I have other girls for you. Like I know other girls who would love it because my wife tells me like this and this and this and this and I'm like, we'll see. So it's been a lot more, and I've saved text messages. Of course I won't show, but like I've saved them just because, which I don't tell people often, but when I have told like my buddies and stuff, no one believes it. No one ever believes it, and it's unbelievable to me too.
What, the text message?
It is
Well, just his rhetoric, like the way he goes about it. How it's almost like I'm talking to a girl who is trying to set something up, and he's very direct, very straight.
I'm wondering if he's charging these women.
I don't really know.
He might be having like a little business on the side without you knowing about it.
Perhaps.
Check into that.
Perhaps. I better be compensated.
He's all kidding.
Check into that, Dane. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that story with us. That's
It's quite a
been my
story.
pleasure.
we learned something today
Did you?
about stuff that goes on in Connecticut.
I had no
We didn't
idea.
know.
There's a whole other world out there.
It's a cult.
Wow.
People.
The swingers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll wrap it up.
So-
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.